first study that we started a couple weeks ago, we discovered that number one, to be like Jesus means to engage the world's pain and suffering. If we're going to be like Jesus, we want to follow Him. That means we become engaged with the world's pain and suffering, not that we ignore it. Because as you read through Matthew's Gospel and all the Gospels and through through Acts, you will discover that Jesus did a lot of engaging with the human situation and the human need, didn't he? He came in contact every day of his ministry. His very short ministry only lasted about 3.5 years. But out of those 3.5 years in his official ministry, Jesus' contact with human need and suffering was the focus of his life and the focus of his gospel. What do the writers tell us? What did he come to the world for? To what? To save men from their what? Sin. Yeah, but if someone sins, that's their own fault, right? I mean, if people sin, there's going to be a consequence of their sin. And so they're just merely getting what they set in motion themselves. How did Jesus respond to that type of accusation? It often came from the Pharisees. It made no difference to him. If people were suffering, Jesus was engaged. He was there if people were suffering. I don't think he's changed today. Do you think so? He is still there, engaged. And so that was what our first point. We're going to look at 7